Washington, D.C. this morning. A lot of news coming out of the nation's capital. Janelle Ford has the headlines from Washington you need to know. Janelle?
Yeah, Lisa, the president was up late tweeting, this time about health care. He's saying that the Republicans are developing a new health care bill that's going to be better than Obamacare, but we'll have to wait. He says it won't happen until after the 2020 election. Details are thin, but we'll have to see whether or not lawmakers will fill them in. Now, there's a whistleblower in the White House. A longtime government worker says at least 25 Trump administration officials were initially denied security clearances last year. That was overruled by senior White House officials. Sources tell CNN Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump are on that list. Democrats are already all over this, so get ready for another round of questions on Capitol Hill. And finally, the border is still a hot topic. The White House is looking at creating a new immigration czar to oversee border policy across multiple federal agencies. And that news comes in even as the president looks at closing the U.S.-Mexican border. Guys.
Janelle, thank you very much. Your Rush Block continues.